hope that you are safe and well today as we all continue to struggle with the impact of COVID-19 on our own daily lives, our local Ann Arbor community, and the world around us. In addition, the riot at the Capitol building this week has, of course, added many levels of concern for everyone. We all understand that this is an especially important time in the Ann Arbor public schools for us to join together and support each other and to deepen our commitment to our values of care, connection, and community. I want to thank our students and teachers, support staff and leaders, parents and community for all the hard work together to support and serve our students and each other well through this historic COVID time. As we enter New Year 2021 with a new semester just 3 weeks away, I want to take time to update you on our current work and our next steps in the AAPS. Our work continues to be focused in 3 key and critical areas. First, continuing to improve the virtual learning educational experience and opportunities to ensure connections, academic learning, and progress across our AAPS classrooms. Second, enhanced supports for students continue, including enhancing a safety net for students and families with food distribution, devices, and support with connectivity. Support for specialized learning needs, including professional services, social, emotional, and mental health supports, as well as enrichment opportunities and activities. We continue to mobilize every district and community resource available, and our Ann Arbor Public Schools team is focused every day in outreach and support to meet our students and families in areas of need. Thirdly, we continue a laser focus on preparations for a safe and healthy return to in-school learning. As we look ahead from this beginning of 2021, our goal remains to bring students back to in-school learning as soon as possible in the safest way possible. Today, I want to specifically highlight in this update some of our preparation work in anticipation of reopening our AAPS campuses. I want to thank our facilities teams for all their diligent work over these months to ensure that our 35 buildings remain well prepared for a COVID-informed return to daily in-school operations. When we think about readiness of school buildings, we've deep cleaned more than 3.4 million square feet of facilities according to the CDC protocol. We're reconfiguring campuses to maintain safe distances, consistent flushing of water systems, including replacement of water filters and water testing in all district buildings. This healthy water work includes additional testing for Legionella bacteria and mitigation in all areas where needed. Comprehensive replacement of air filters and reprogramming of air circulation systems to improve indoor air quality. Installation of touchless restroom fixtures in all buildings. Elementary schools are completed with this work, and the work continues at our secondary campuses. Supplies of personal protective equipment remain at the ready for use in our Ann Arbor public schools. Over recent weeks during winter break, in close coordination with the MDHHS, Ann Arbor Public Schools high school student athletes who qualified for state tournaments and their coaches have participated in a pilot testing process. Antigen tests are completed at schools. The student self-administers a nasal swab and a coach, athletic director, or nurse uses the test kit to complete the testing process. Many thanks to our Ann Arbor Public Schools high school athletes who are currently piloting this process and testing in this way 3 times per week. As a result of their work, there is promise in this rapidly emerging testing process. The focus of this antigen testing pilot is to assess a testing protocol that can be used to help ensure a safe and confident reopening of K-12 schools. For more information about this project, you can visit this website. The arrival of COVID vaccinations will prove a game changer in our ability to emerge successfully as a school district and as a community from this COVID pandemic. We are working closely each week in support of the capable Washtenaw County Health Department team as they coordinate the community vaccination effort. According to recent updates, we anticipate the vaccination process, including phase 1B that prioritizes school personnel, to begin in the very near future. In the AAPS, we will offer vaccination information sessions to support our teachers and our team members with the information needed. We will continue to mobilize our available Ann Arbor Public Schools resources, offering our staff, locations, and anything needed in support of our Washtenaw County Public Health team and their community vaccination effort. As we consider a return to in-school learning, we know that we must coordinate the effort to safely return students and staff, and this is among the greatest challenges that school districts will ever face. As this COVID situation continues to evolve rapidly, we are guided by a wide set of considerations in decision-making around the exact timing of confirming healthy and safe reopening decisions. These considerations include student needs, including the needs and the risks experienced among our most vulnerable students, families, and neighborhoods. Availability of COVID testing and timely results. Capacity for completing prompt contact tracing efforts. Level of strain on community healthcare and hospital infrastructure. Ability to ensure that all associated with the AAPS, including our students, our families, and staff, consistently complete the mitigation protocols when we return to our schools, and the level and trend of community spread. As we consider our next steps in this new 2021 year, the commitment, innovation, and creativity that is characterized a long tradition of excellence in the AAPS will continue through and beyond this COVID pandemic. We will continue to work vigorously toward a safe and healthy return to in-school learning. As we have planned, in the transition to in-school learning, we will begin with students with the greatest needs and the youngest students first. while also keeping in mind the needs for students at all levels to begin to connect for in-person activities just as soon as it is safely possible to do so. We will also continue, as we have promised, to offer virtual learning throughout this 2021 school year, as we know the needs of our families will vary throughout this COVID process. We have come such a long way through this COVID time, and as we begin 2021 together, there are definite signs of progress on the horizon. Our work in preparing for a return, highlighted by building preparation, COVID antigen testing, and support with community vaccination efforts, further demonstrates our authentic commitment to a safe and timely return for students. As we move into this new year, we will remain focused on the daily monitoring of COVID community spread. We will continue the preparations for a return to in-school learning, and we will remain consistent with updates and communications with you to share information as we are able to confirm details so that you can plan accordingly. With the arrival of vaccines and in-school testing capacity, we are taking definitive positive steps in the direction of returning our students to in-school learning for those families who may choose this option. However, we should balance our understanding that both of these efforts are in the very early phases. To clarify, local health authorities oversee the vaccination process, following the guidance of the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. Our commitment is to continue to work in close collaboration, partnership, and support of our outstanding community public health team and these important public health processes. At this early point, we understand that we all will continue to have many questions. Our commitment is that we will continue to communicate as frequently as we receive confirmed information on the progress of this important work. And we will remain in close communication, working step by step through this process alongside our staff and students, our parents, and community. I am confident that we will continue together to uphold our priority of the health and safety of our students, staff, families, and community, as well as work together to achieve our shared priority of a safe and responsible return of our students to in-school learning. I know that we all value our rich international Ann Arbor community. Our students and families speak more than 100 languages. I hope you will enjoy these inspiring New Year greetings shared from some of our talented multilingual Mitchell Elementary students. Thanks to ELL teacher, Mr. Culbertson.
Chúc mừng năm mới! Feliz Ano Novo!
新年快乐
Feliz Año Nuevo!
عام سعيد
Happy New Year!
Thank you for your patience, partnership, and support as we work our way through this historic COVID time.